Hey, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing amazing. So I'm back. I'm with Entropia Universe today. As I told you, I would be on Planet Next Island in the Entropia Universe. Let's go over where that is. We're all the way over here at this point, guys. And so, great deal. We're going to be here for a second. I'm going to show you why. For one, we want to do a lot of the crafting on this planet. I want to make sure we get the basic leather blueprint that we're going to do today. And then on top of that, I'd like to make sure that we get the Lesser Elysium, including making sure to show you some of the missions, get some hunts out of the way. And I would like to do the run again in ancient Greece. And so that's the overall goal at this point. I hope you guys are all having an amazing week. Get this started off. Of course, on Thursday when we come back, I'm going to be hunting. And so, what we'll do is each Monday we'll do a crafting run of some kind on either Next Island or on Ancient Greece or something like that. And then on Thursdays, we'll make sure to get some hunting knocked out of the way and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this over here, get this all set up, make sure we don't have any blueprints currently on us. So as you guys know, we pop a crap ton of blueprints when we're doing some crafting on this planet. I'm going to make sure to show you what we're wanting to get. I'd like to pop this amylite texture blueprint. Now I don't know that's going to happen. We might actually have to make some blueprint runs um, of some domestic blueprints, in which I'll probably be doing that too. The other blueprint that we'll be running while we're here is a big old run of perpite and lesser elysium. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this going. Like with all of our crafting runs and stuff, of course I make my face disappear. I am going to be here the whole entire time. I'm going to be having coffee, visiting about any blueprints that pop. Um, Feel free to ask questions. These runs take approximately about, well, not approximately, they take around 2 hours. Um, Usually we pop a pretty good amount of blueprints. I do already have a lot of Next Island blueprints, but um, not the amount we want for sure, guys. And honestly, with ancient Greece, who knows what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Go ahead and send your positive vibes. Total cost on this run with markup, guys, with average markup, which we got slightly cheaper, would be 120 ped. We're likely to be down about 20 ped at the end of these runs, is what it looks like, but with a crap ton of blueprints. And I'm going to let you guys know, Next Island actually has a bunch of blueprints. And so, really solid looking textures. They're not massively high level to use either. It's much like Planet Toulon. Toulon has absolutely some low level blueprints that you can do. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this start going. Sit here, have some coffee. Each time we get a blueprint, I'm going to go over it unless it's a limited one, and then I'm going to hover it once, and we're going to move on. Okay? Um, Outside of that, man, I hope you guys are kicking some butt. Okay, so that uh is a normal one. That's not rare at all, to be honest, guys, but it's not a bad amount, and so, but that's not our super rare blueprint. Let's look at it. So we'll stack these up as a 256% markup. That's not horrible. I'm okay with that. We're looking, guys, for permanent ones. Let's see. And let me pull out my next island blueprints right now. Here, hold on one second. I'm gonna pull out my net textile book right now. Oh, it looks like this book can have patterns in it too, guys. So I pulled out the two books that wait. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave that like that. Okay, so that has the perpite in it, and it has the dark listerium one. Wait, and there's the next island. Oh yeah, guys, we're missing most of this. Look at this. This is an out and out tragedy. Hey, how you doing, Kilman? I hope you're having a great day. What is this crap? Oh, yeah. So I forgot. That's a color, guys. That's. I feel we're missing a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So by far, let's hope we get some of the stuff covered. It looks like a huge amount of opportunity with what we don't have. You know what I'm saying? This guy's fancy outfit. Oh, it's Luna. Okay. Fancy outfit, though. Luna has a fancy outfit. I swear to God, Luna was just on some other planet. Well, maybe it was not just, maybe it was months ago. Who knows? Guys, let's hope we get something good. I really want that ammonite type blueprint, guys. I check the auction house for it every little bit too, just so you guys know. It's not like I'm like, oh. But yeah, I checked the auction house and stuff on it. I haven't seen one up for sale. I would be willing to pay a reasonable amount if we don't pop one. I always like to reserve that out though, where it's like, hey, I would rather pop it than pay the plus whatever markup. Because I'm assuming at this point that whatever I'd pay for that blueprint would be like, I don't know, plus 65 pen markup type thing situation going on, maybe more. I don't know. I'm also hinting out there that, like, I don't know. And so, like, if you guys have one and you do know what you think it's worth, contact me. Let me know. Let's talk. Okay, so we're going to expect at least three drops of blueprints per 500. But lately, in all honesty, I've been doing better than that on this blueprint. And so I kind of hope that we sustain that. Not sure it's going to happen, but let's hope. Hey, how you doing, Ironson? You having a good day, I hope? I probably said that one wrong, honestly, but let's try to say that right. Ironson? Is it Ironson? No, I think it would be Ironson. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I hope you're having an amazing day anyway and kicking butt. I think we're going to start popping some more blueprints, but who knows? We'll just cross our fingers. I'm also really curious what the crap we pop when we go to ancient Greece. Honestly, I won't go and probably do the ancient Greece run for a couple weeks because I want to do a lesser Elysium run on this and then in ancient Greece too. That's going to require me to basically get a bunch of sweat. I think we need like 20 per click for the lesser Elysium for sweat. So that would be 1500 times, 20 times 2. So like 60,000 sweat maybe. I don't know. A lot, guys. A lot of sweat. I think I'm actually going to have to buy 60,000 sweat. So basically, and I'm not a million% sure I'm throwing out great figures on that, but I think I'm going to be buying 60,000 sweat. So if you're on Next Island or on Ancient Greece, I'm going to be sweating and stuff, when I'm not streaming, probably a little bit, because I like doing well, I like doing in Ancient Greece. I do the Cyclopses and stuff. But in all honesty, I noticed that people like sweat Next Island all the time. I haven't spent as much time sweating on Next Island to know exactly what's up with that yet. Predominantly we'll be buying it though, because I don't want to really sit here and sweat 60,000 sweat like by a week from now or so, guys. That doesn't sound fun. So, just so you guys know, contact me. Say, hey, I live on Next Island, and we'll visit about it. Because I need 60,000 sweat. That's for sure. And so that, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of Listerium, but I don't remember how much Listerium I'm gonna need. We're gonna get a ton of blueprints out of that crap, guys. You guys don't even know. So the lesser Listerium blueprint is a freaking blueprint generating beast. It's just you're gonna get a bunch of curtains and valences and random clothing type blueprints. It's just really random, but super worth running. And this is the planet you run it on. I mean, like not I'm running on all kinds of planets to get stuff, but this is the origin planet for the Lesser Elysium type blueprint. So I'm gonna get a good, nice run. And on top of that, you guys, if you want something cool, I have some cool stuff. I know a lot of you guys that are my viewers have female avatars or are actually female too in very many cases. Um, I have acquired what is this thing? Some fancy stuff I got tropical tops and stuff like that. I don't even know about that crap. That's not what we're looking for. Not that stuff. I'm gonna try to get some more of this. So this whole chef stuff right here, guys. I'm gonna probably buy this chef apron. I saw that there was a chef apron in the auction house. I probably need the chef hat, but here's what I do have. Hold on, let's see what we got. Cornotos leather texture. Let's see. I think I already have this one, you guys, to be honest. Yeah, already contain that blueprint. Well, somewhere. Oh, I know where. In the ancient Greece clothing stuff is where I have it. Sorry about that, guys. There's an actual ancient Greece book. So see this? I have the Athenian tunic, and I have a classic Greek dress blueprint. So if you guys need Athena type, hey Peruch, how you doing too? I hope you're having a great day. If you guys need ancient Greece type clothes, crap, I'm making myself an Athenian tunic, you guys. I'm gonna make sure I don't already have one. Probably have one on some planet. That's from a random mission where we had to make that. Okay. I'm gonna probably be dressed by like an Athenian by Thursday, guys. And we might just be doing this with, well, I don't want to say not pyro stuff because I was about to say we might be doing all of ancient Greece with a sword. But I think I'm gonna do ancient Greece with a sword, guys. That's the plan. I'm gonna probably make myself a Greek outfit and then we'll go to ancient Greece. I'm gonna do like the runs on this. So we'll be 2 weeks on next island, missioning and stuff like that, and crafting, and then we'll go 2 weeks on ancient Greece before getting ready to go to Toland to do runs there and kick some butt. And then that should give us an official. We've ran the texture on all the planets. I think I could probably do Monterey, guys, but I'm pretty sure we're only going to get what we would get in Calypso. But just because I don't want to have not done it, we're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, oh, we didn't do it. We didn't even check. Nah, we'll get all the planets. Cross your fingers that we get some kind of good stuff here, guys. I'm going to pull out our ancient Greece blueprint too. I'm going to actually get all these blueprints out right now. There. When we leave this planet and I've organized things, we'll put those back up. Oh yeah, let's look at this, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd probably TT that. I'm not really sure what I would do with that. Maybe save it for somebody in case they were getting ready to start. By the way, when I finally get back to Calypso, I'm going to have an extensive amount of blueprints. If you guys are seriously looking into getting into texturing and stuff like that, um, I would probably just help you, especially if we get replications of something like that's an entry level one. I often get a good Nicite blueprint or another basic leather blueprint on these runs. That's a great way to get into this stuff yourself, just in case you want to know that. But make sure you do your time on motherships and stuff like that first. Don't just like, and go to Planet Tolan and do the Nadira Wants an Apprentice a bunch. Get yourself 200 machinery. That's what I would suggest. Outside of that, man, it's a freaking awesome day. So my coffee's super hot, but like literally I already drank a half a pot of coffee and then made some more coffee. See, this is a Caldone one, right? This is a basic blueprint. I already have it. But just like I was talking about, like, hey, there's a lot of great blueprints to get you in and started. This Caldone blueprint, it pops a crap ton of blueprints. I do well with it. You know, the other blueprint that I do well with is the Supera blueprint. Like, I've done well with the Supera blueprint on planets, and I don't know if it's just that the overall cost per click is so good or whatever. The nice site one I do well on Planet Calypso, but I'm gonna let you guys know before I've done them on multiple planets. I got butchered up pretty heavy on that. This Roodle one, that's another basic common one. You can use that to pop stuff. That's not one of the ones I use. I know somebody else that does. They also do well. I'm not sure that we get substantially different blueprints, to be honest, but they don't stream. So I've never sat there and watched over their shoulder while they ran a run, so I'm not able to compare it out. I have one. I've ran a run before, but who knows on what it pops. I wasn't running big runs and popping for blueprints when I first ran it. You know what I'm saying? We were just, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing when I first started this game. Trying to figure out what the heck I was doing, basically. Also, we're doing pretty good. See what I mean? Like, we've got four and we're just at 278. Not bad at all. Now, the unfortunate part is they're not the kind I want. They're not like new blueprints from this planet. So cross you guys' fingers. I'm gonna cross my fingers at you guys. I hope you're out there HOFing or getting one of those new twin weapons or items. I don't even know what all's up with that. Those things are worth a crap ton immediately. So best of luck to you guys getting one of them. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're gonna use it or just sell it for the cash, good luck getting it. I hope you do. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna make a pretty fancy tunic. I was just thinking about it. It's gonna be fancy. I don't even know how fancy, but I just realized that I'm willing to like probably make a fancy tunic. Not even just a little bit. Also, can I tell you guys? Hey, how are you doing? Holy crap! I didn't realize who all was here. Hey, Bam, how you doing? You know, I'm gonna try to say your name. Verpacruz. Man, I'm horrible at this stuff. You can tell I didn't go and get a. What is the basis of names? Isn't it archaeology or something like that? Or something. I don't know. You're on Monria. Hey, do you know about? I've heard that there's a coloring mission or some crap like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Is there some kind of mission that gives coloring on Monria? Is that a thing? What planet is this coloring mission, you guys? Or have you guys heard of this? I'm gonna have to be checking. I was talking to somebody. They kind of told me some stuff about it, but then I didn't pay good attention, guys. Is Next Island the one that has it? And is it like you go and gather some wood and turn it in type mission? Maybe it's Next Island that has it. Do you know about this mission? Because this is a mission that I want to do and I want to make sure to cover because I feel that that's super important. Coloring skill is one of the freaking most. Okay, I'm gonna have to check into it. Thank you very much. So coloring's one of the most expensive skills you can freaking buy. And I'm gonna just be honest. That's like not even a messing around skill. And so it would be super handy. I don't want to have to buy it. I'd rather just daily up my coloring skill in all honesty. And I don't even need to get that high of level. Honestly, if I could do like level 25 colors along with just the textures I already have, that's a super dynamic amount of options, guys. It's not a little bit. I have to click this. I don't have to. Actually, by the way, if we oh, I like yogs. Yogs aren't bad. Honestly, I'm gonna be hunting those papu though, but I think I have to hunt the red papu or something like that. The ones that drop the stone that turns into perpite. I'm gonna get the largest run of perpite that I can possibly get for perpite texture before we leave. And so, because I already have thousands of perpite texture in my storage on Calypso, but in all honesty, when I make items with certain textures and stuff like that, they sell fast as crap. And so that's one of the reasons we want that green texture, guys. So I'm gonna tell you, this would be a super smooth texture to be able to throw on helicopters and stuff. Do you see this, guys? That's pimp looking. Now I only had this much because I made a helicopter with this. It was cool as heck Mountain Dewy coloring. And so mm, I gotta figure that out. That's for that coloring stuff that's different. I don't know. We'll be figuring it out though. Some of that stuff's just random. And honestly, I'm gonna make myself a really cool tunic and stuff. I have the fancy tunic, the Athenian tunic that's customizable, blueprint that's repairable and stuff. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna likely fancify it up with texture. Um, Probably at the beginning of Thursday's stream. I'll get everything in order before next Thursday. Okay, let's see what we got. Crap, that's not new. Let's look at the markup on it. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I... Okay, good. Different. Okay, that's our... Yeah, see, we're trying to get this to evolve the rest of the way. I'll show you this one. In all honesty, I think what are we missing? We've got all first level textures, all second tier textures. I'm missing the oxidized aluminum for third tier textures, guys. That's it. I gotta watch for that one. The fine leather texture I'm missing too for some reason. The fine throat fabric. And then this is where we start falling apart at fifth tier textures and up. You see what I mean? Yeah, right there. I'm gonna have to look into that Loyalist VIP. So I need coloring, guys. That would be substantial, not only for clothing and for furniture and rugs and vehicles, but it would be a big deal for my stuff because, like, the amount of custom hats we could make would go up, the amount of custom clothes. Yeah, I'm super neat to get that stuff. So I'll look into it, and honestly, off stream, I'm gonna probably do the dailies. Do you guys know about the daily Lesser Elysium on this planet runs? You can stack two of them. Don't worry, on Thursday, or no, on next Monday, we're gonna for sure cover it. You guys will love that. The daily Elysian run on this planet is super important to do, guys. For one, you're gonna pop a bunch of blueprints, but for two, I don't remember what skills you get. Like there's some kind of skill reward mission. On top of that, there's a mission that gives you a blueprint that you do both of them at the exact same time. It's kind of easy. We're almost one third done, and we don't have a next island blueprint yet, guys. So send mojo. I'm gonna sit here and drink coffee, caffeinate myself up some more, because that's obviously needed. This morning I was dragging pretty hard. And so I drank a bunch of coffee to basically compensate for that. I'm assuming when I crash, I'm going to be sleeping pretty freaking good. Just going to be honest there. By the way, any of you guys that need to use your points, I'm going to be able to just fly off and meet you when we're not streaming and stuff like that. So if you're on another planet and stuff like that, like it's going to take me a second to get you the thing that you want, but whatever you want, if you use your points, I'm going to make sure to get it to you. So don't worry about that. But I would like to progress some of this stuff forward at the same time. Okay, zinc texture. Honestly, it's pretty cheap to run. That's about the only benefit to it. I mean, obviously, if I saved up a giant stack of them, I could sell at 200%. On zinc textures, I'd probably be more likely to pick a planet and run them than do that, though. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's a you save up a stack and you just run a big old pile of zinc textures, probably thing. Hey, how are you doing? I can fly back. I'm not on Cali anymore. I flew off. I messaged you in game though. Um, I can fly back after, but are you gonna be on Cali for a second? I'm on next island right now. Oh, okay. Well, but I'm gonna be on off world for a while. Are you gonna be on this weekend? Oh, well, thank you very much, and I'm hoping you're having an amazing day. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure to get it to you this weekend then. Or maybe even on, if you're gonna be on this week, I could probably even fly it back on Wednesday, to be honest, or tomorrow. So somebody bought out all my stuff again. And so I've got to go back and refill my stuff, to be honest. Which is, I'm not complaining because I very much appreciating you guys and your like shopping sprees and stuff. But I'm gonna tell you how this happens. I'll fly back to Calypso. I'll do a whole bunch of stuff. I'll restock. I'll be like on Calypso for a whole week and almost nothing will happen, right? Then I fly off Calypso. I go to any planet at all. And no crap, boom, all of a sudden I get an alert that tells me somebody just bought my crap out. In which is good, but like legitimately the alignment of the timing of it is cracks me up every time. Like if I restock and I'm gonna be on Calypso for like 2 weeks or something like that, my shop will just have a mysterious nothing happens. But legitimately, the day I fly off the planet and get to the other side of the universe, I will guaranteed do some sales. And so I don't even know what to say about that. It is what it is. It's kind of funny. It's a blessing. It's just, at this point, it's kind of got comical. And so I'm going to be on my way back there anyway. Oh, I always feel like that too. Honestly, I felt like for a while like I was economically trapped there. So that was one of my frustrations with trying to make all my goals on Cyrene and stuff like that. Is because anytime I go off planet to make a big push, I'm not crafting things and putting it in the market. And so honestly, the amount of ped I make drops significantly. But the thing is, I still want to get content. I still want to do the other things off planet. By the way, I hope you're having a great day. The Diggler, I like that. Um, but yeah, I felt the same way. I really don't like leaving Calypso, even though Calypso is not my favorite planet. Like the other planets have amazing missions. There's tons of great like little daily skill missions and stuff like that. But if you're really making money and doing commerce in the game, it cuts your throat to be off Calypso. Even for guys that are just buying and reflipping stuff in the market, which some people do successfully, guys. This might be worth something, might be worth crap. Worth crap. I don't know if I'd run these myself because I don't hunt Pluttergusses or whatever they are. Yeah. What do you craft, by the way, that you feel you can't leave Calypso? I wish it wasn't like that, by the way, you guys. I wish it felt like that there was like more economic trade activity on the other planets to a level that you didn't feel like you were cutting your throat when you leave Calypso. But it's super hard um, to sustain making the same amount of ped when you're not. Like flat out. Unless you've got a niche market on a planet. And there are tons of people that do. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't. I depend on absolutely being good at broad spectrum crafting and finding little things in the market to take advantage of and stuff, and making, I guess, some specialized weapons like those grenade launchers and stuff like that. I have a good corner on that market for, hey, I can just pump them out. But they don't sell at a super high rate. Even if I was selling them in the market, they would sell at maybe one or two a week in auction house, and there'd be a chance that I get like risky with putting those that many in. Oh, miners. Yeah. So if you're a miner, you can really break it up on there. I honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys, mining is super good thing to get into. I actually mine some, and then if I would have been like focused, just put everything into mining, I would probably be an epic miner at this point instead of like a very, very master of all, master of none type thing going on. I don't know what I'd be calling myself. But basically, I get to have a lot of fun. But if it would have been focused into a single thing, we all know that I'd be much more further advanced in that single thing. And mining just has this super good volume of cells. It's super generic. You pretty much don't actually lose that much money when you're on a mining run. I like that. Like on a hunting run with big weapons and stuff like that, you could have yourself freaking so far down as a hunter. Like, yes, you might get a big HOF or something like that, but like the amount of pet you can lose as a hunter is super high, guys. Even on my crafting, I'm not going to lose that much on crafting. But I even feel on mining, I actually, even though I'm not a pro miner or anything, I think the miners, especially the miners that use the assistance programs or apps and shit like that, I think that they do super well. I do okay mining and I don't even use any of that stuff. Like just straight up mining, very rudimentary. And all you gotta do to get ready for mining is just go tree harvest like crazy and stuff. Which, by the way, anybody of every class should tree harvest like crazy. Just because. Super good. Guys, you think they're gonna actually give us a next island blueprint? Because I'm gonna tell you, if they don't give me a next island blueprint, here's what's gonna happen. We'll end up running the highest level next island texture I have on this planet before I leave. Does that make sense? Because for one, I'm trying to get that freaking Mountain Dew colored texture. I'm not messing around with that. That we're gonna get that before we leave somehow. And I don't know if we have to get into the trade channel, start throwing out some kind of weird offer where we like entice one out of somebody. I don't know. Who knows? But we'll get it. And then I'm gonna probably do a big run of that. Actually, we'll get it because we're gonna do a perpite run before we leave. If I get that blueprint, I'm gonna do a run of it just to move it up a little bit. And then on top of that, we're gonna want to have a bunch of that. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back to drinking coffee, focusing on this amazing run. Hey, how you doing, Green Choker? I hope you're having a great one, man. You still kicking butt? How you doing, Bella? Hope your day's also amazing. We're hoping, guys, I'm going to show you. You guys might not know about it. You might know about it. We're hoping, guys, to get this texture. See this? Amylite? Look, it's like Mountain Dew colored. That's going to look super cool on stuff. And look at how low level this is, guys. Do you guys see this crap? 5 to 8. We're covered on it. I don't know why it's saying that the negative stuff right there. Our success rate should be higher than that. Our material designer level is pretty good. I don't know, who knows. But that's a cool color. I want to get it. We're going to try. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull this up and try to get you guys back real quick. Did you have a pretty good stream, Bella? I see Green Toker's still in the middle of his streaming. You gotta be killing it level wise though right now on your mechanical. Green Toker, what's your mechanical at, man? Oh yeah, I do that all the time, man. I have videos on that. Yeah, I have videos on that actually going back like 5 years ago or something like that. On how to texture and color the books. Maybe even more than that. It's a long time ago. It's one of my first videos that I actually did on this game was showing people how to do that, weirdly enough. I always cache these runs into a limited book and then sell the limited book. Straight up. Every time. We're always going to do that. And the reason why we do that is, for one, if you put 1,000 into it, 1,000 units, the odds that you get a texture enhancer is up. And so, but for 2, you get 90% of the ped back and you get the skill. And so I 100% always do that. Like, have no fear, we will cache all leather textures into ourselves. Always. Not a problem, man. I always love all the support you guys give. But yeah, that's a great way to get your texturing up. In fact, can I be honest, guys? Sometimes I'll just buy a stack of textures that's in there at 101 or 102%. Because in all honesty, I even have a hard time just crafting at that percent conversion. And so, in fact, I'm not. I'm not getting that conversion. So I know that's literally a win for me, right? If I couldn't even do it at the cheapness level that they're doing it, for sure, it's not going to hurt me to be able to buy it. And so sometimes I'll buy somebody else's stack of stuff and I'll just cash it into myself, and I don't give a crap what it is. Like if it's at 101%, 102%, and it's a giant stack of like 9,000 of it for like 200 and something ped or 300 or 400 ped, I have bought stacks like that and just cashed them all out because I have a whole bunch of skill that I would like to gain. But on top of that, I'm stacking up the texture enhancers, which are worth a whole bunch of money, but that's not why we're stacking them. Because each 10 texture enhancers counts for one texture level. So like if you have enough texture enhancers, you can actually go above your level by, whatever amount you have, basically. By the way, it's the same with color enhancers. Super exciting though, guys. So everybody, we're hoping that when they do the update to Unreal Engine, that much more stuff is texturable. Like, on my opinion is that everybody should be able to customize their quad wing, right? And in all honesty, um, I don't know. I would like to see more customization. If they're going to go into something with more graphics and stuff like that, it'd be really neat to see more actual applicable stuff that actually matters in an apartment. But not only that, customizable furnishings and stuff like that would be really neat. I mean, we already have some, but I want more. In which, by the way, do you guys know that when you're running these texture runs, you get super, super good skills? It's not even kind of good skills. I'll show you what's up here. See how we've got, well, you have to have this unlocked, but manufacturing methodology, because this is an end item. We're getting surface composition. We're getting texture engineering, material extraction methodology, carpentry, which the carpentry we're really trying to get our carpentry up because it's pretty low. And I do like making like furniture and stuff. And we're getting some engineering, but that's not going to move much. But this will move a little bit. That'll move some. You know what I mean? Material extraction. That's probably going to move a little bit. That's not high yet. So overall, you do get some good stuff. I'm going to check all PMs and stuff like that as soon as I'm done with the stream, just so you guys know. But I will check the PM. I'm trying to be more consistent about checking stuff like that after streams instead of on streams. It'd be nice to get that ammonite type one early on, but then I guess it would kind of suck because we wouldn't be so motivated. And so maybe, I don't know. We need to get something random though. I don't feel we've got a good mix of stuff at this point at all. Hey, Bam, what planet are you on? You just told me you were on some planet. Let me scroll up in the conversation. You're over on Tulin, right? Let me look through this. Also, congratulations, and I will straight run that to you too. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot to Monria, and I'm gonna shoot to Calypso after we're done with this, so I can get everybody their stuff. I've got Mr. Usher's rifle on me right now, somewhere in here. Right here. Boom. And I will definitely have the 200 ped. And so I will head your way, both of you. Oh, I can stay online afterwards. That'll also work if you're heading here. Absolutely. Good for you. Okay, so I'll if you come here, I'll have it when you get here. Once we get to 7:50, it's only going to be 1 hour left, and then I'm going to stay online after my stream, and I can just wait till you get here. It'll be working. That's super cool, though. I know that that represents a substantial amount of watch time, and so thank you very much. Actually, that's really awesome. It's a frick lot of support, man. Yeah, you'll definitely be here before. In fact, probably way before. Do you need any of these texture blueprints, by the way? Do you have texture blueprints? I'm gonna obviously have a bunch of basics. I'll kick you too. But I'll see you when you get here. In fact, I'll tell you exactly what we'll be at right now, and then you'll laugh at it. You'll be like, "Oh, I'm just waiting until we get to 7:50, and then we're at the exact halfway point. We should have 1 hour left." And so, if you're at Monria, you'll easily get here in what, like 30, 40 minutes, something like that? Some random amount of time. It's a bit, not a lot. Oh, textures are super fun. Honestly, I wish they would add way more clothing and way more texture stuff to the game. And I know that that's not the part that most people even care about for some reason. But legitimately, that like it's a super cool part of the game. I think that the customization part and being able to actually make stuff that sets your character apart is absolutely pimping. Hey, thank you very much, by the way. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, hunting is very popular. I like the hunting. You have to hunt in this game or you're never going to codex yourself up. There's no crafting codex, you know what I mean? Where like it'd be nice if they want to add a crafting codex. I have a plethora of blueprints. I would love to be able to codex on each one of them. Where it's like codex basic filters, codex this. Man, I'd be codexing so much crap. Rabbit with rabies, I hope you're having a great day. Having a freaking awesome day. I'm like super coffeeed up, you guys. Like straight up. I woke up early. Well, I woke up at my normal time, but the thing is, I was naughty and I stayed up late. So then I drank a bunch of coffee for my first stream. Then I had to do work. Then I was like, oh, I'm going to be tired. So then I pounded way more coffee. Oh, there should be a mining codex for sure. 100% mining codex should exist. Honestly, if they installed a mining codex, I'd be a miner. Like, they would pull off such a substantial amount of people that would just switch to mining for codexing if you could attribute boost off of mining codex. I mean, like, just straight up. That would be. I don't even know what would happen. I would assume the characters would just start going frick crazy. I don't even know. For reals. Can you imagine if you were codexing, like attributes would go crazy because there's some people that mine and they mine as much as anybody else hunts and they're not gaining any of the attribute bonuses that I really feel that they should. I'm not as worried about it for crafting, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay with the idea of making crafters go and do other things in the game to gain attributes and stuff. But the mining thing, I actually do think that miners should be able to gain codex. Like they're just like every creature should be a codex for every freaking material. It would be pimp as heck, guys. Super awesome. So this is a Prancer one. It's pretty normal. Stuff would go wild in this game. So I don't know. Prancer's not that cool looking as a texture. And that wasn't going for very much markup, so I don't really think it was super valuable in any capacity, but whatever. In fact, it wasn't super valuable in any capacity. I don't know if I would just run that, but I don't hunt enough Prancers to think that I'm ever going to use a bunch of Prancer stuff at all. So I don't even know what I'd do with that. Maybe TT it. Oh yeah, there's totally missions for skilling on it. And a lot of them are hard to do. Can I tell you the Cyrene dailies for mining are really easy because of that reason. Um, but yeah, so on the one where you're trying to just get through the zinc one, do you know where Silver Ridge is, or you know that place? So to the east of Silver Ridge, there's a land area that's not very hard to go do stuff. And flat out, it has zinc. It's easy as crap to do the zinc one on Calypso. And then from there, like, I never got a really good mining area yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've mined a bunch of Calypso guys, but I haven't mined an area enough that I'm like, hey, I really actually know this area. Like on Cyrene, I have that whole path. I know exactly where we're mining and stuff like that because I've dailied that daily so many times that I actually started getting down where to drop and where not to drop. But on Calypso and stuff like that, it's random. It's like I don't have a freaking clue what we're trying to do. I just find silk texture. I think we definitely have that. That's a tier 1 one, right? No, it's tier 3. Let's see. So here's why, like, you know how there's the stocking blueprint? So if you take the stocking blueprint and then you texture it with fine silk, then all of a sudden it's super fancy. You know what? I had it go bad on me too. I think it's overly hit. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point it wasn't hit that much, and I did really well. But the last time I went there, I got my butt kicked too. And so I don't know. Maybe I should quit recommending it. But it definitely has zinc. But straight up, I had the experience of not having the right amount of stuff come out of it last time. Do you know the place right above it is one of the places that Dunkel can drop, though, right? But that's at a super deep depth, guys. Unless you have a special machine, you're not going to get Dunkel. That's not realistic. Okay. Pretty sure I already have this one too, but let's double check just because I'd hate to think I have it, get rid of it, and be like, we're trying to evolve that book the rest of the way. Yeah, next island has some great little low-level mobs to kill. Like straight up, it's one of the more chill little planets to do your codexing on. I probably could wipe out a bunch of codexes on next island, to be honest, while I'm here. Because there's just so many little mobs, not even big stuff. And then ancient Greece has a bunch of mobs. They're not super powerful. I mean, there are some powerful mobs, so I'm not like, oh, there's no powerful mobs. But like, really, this planet overall is not heavily engineered to just slaughter you for fun. Although, can I be honest? I do think that they need to start considering a more ridiculous planet, like, and they should consider, just giving it to me with the entire support staff, but that's not going to happen. But outside of that unrealistic goal, they really should start developing a absolutely like ridiculous planet that's a challenge for anybody the minute they get on the planet, like to where you need to have a actual crew and you actually have to go in there mobbing and stuff like that. Because in all honesty, um, I know that for some of the people the game is almost stagnant-ish challenge wise because they're freaking ridiculous. Not I'm not in that position yet, but I do think that it would be nice to have a planet that put things in a more, hey, you better have a complicated plan to be able to push things here. I don't know why. I just think that they should. Guys, you think we're going to actually get a next island blueprint, or do you think they're just messing with us today? Okay, there's iron. That's really common too. We get this pretty often. This, though, sometimes sells for a bunch and sometimes doesn't. See, that's not the best sell right there. Obviously, like, it's in that zone anyway, but you have to sell a giant stack for that to get you any money. What did we get there? More of the same thing. So some of this stuff is duplicate stuff, and who knows on that. Bam, what are you going to come Codex? Yeah, Silver Ridge is on Cali. It's over there by, what'd you call that place? What is that place called? Royal. It's over by Royal, kind of. I like that place. Yeah, what are you coming to Codex? Like creature wise. I haven't finished a single Codex through on Next Island for sure. Because I'm never on this planet. And honestly, I like this planet, you guys. This is the planet you guys need to come get your sword. Your little falcata or whatever it is. It's totally worth coming and getting if you're gonna mess around and chop things with a sword every little bit. Oh, I don't have very much of the codex on Next Island either, to be honest. That's a big advantage because you can just pick one of the animals and start whipping the crap out of it. Can I tell you that I know for a fact the little ones that are, well, I don't know if I have this one, guys. Does this look like something we have? Well, whatever. The ones that drop the stuff for perpite are worth crap tons. That material, you have to refine it over. Sorry, guys. I already have that one. Holy crap. Well, eventually we'll get something that I don't have. But yeah, the little papoose that have the stuff for perpite, those guys, if you hunt them, You then convert the stuff over and you can sell it, and people are always buying that perpite stone. And perpite stone sells at some odd hundreds of percent. I don't remember exactly how much, but it's a substantial amount. In fact, that's one of the reasons I'll probably be hunting the majority of my perpite stone, is because, for one, I need to codex a bunch of stuff on this planet. For two, hey, that's expensive, and I don't want to pay that kind of markup, but I do want to do the run. And so, the perpite texture, by the way, you guys, is like 600% markup, just in case you're wondering. Totally worth it. In fact, all good textures have crap tons markup. They're not cheap. Like a junk texture that's cheap. How much is that ammonite actually? Let's look at how much this is worth. Probably a bunch. Oh, that's not worth crap. I should just buy a bunch of that, but I still want to be able to make it myself. Perpite's worth way more, guys. Way more. Just straight up. Although I don't understand why. That's super cool looking too. I don't get that. By the way, guys, you can do this with any blueprint. Just fly around and pop out some stuff. The one I would tell you that's a really neat one to do it with, and it's kind of interesting to see what happens, is the basic combustor. It pops out just a plethora of random vehicles, in which that's super cool to see always. I'm sure I already have this one. Of course. Okay. There's a chance we get something new. A chance. Okay, that's another Roodle. I think we already got that one, to be honest, guys. That really doesn't do that much for us, but you know, it's okay. Oh, hey, how are you doing, Super T? Hope you're also kicking butt. Okay, I have Bam headed at me right now. What planet are you on? Okay, that works. Pretty sure I have one on me, but let me double check. Okay, yeah, I have extra ones on me. Okay. Also, I hope you're having a great day. I feel you guys all just want an excuse to come to arcade. I mean, to Next Island. That's what it's starting to feel like, you guys. It's okay. This is a super fun planet. You guys should probably kick it here for a day and shoot some stuff while you get here. I know, Bam, you're planning on, so that works. But super, super fun planet. You know, honestly, I'm gonna kind of explore the planet most better than normal because I kind of messed around with like the Cyclopses in ancient Greece, but outside of that, I haven't done crap in ancient Greece except the one mission that you have to do. I don't even know what the crap it was for. Basically, I don't even remember the mission. There's some kind of crafting mission I did a long time ago in ancient Greece, and outside of that, I sweated a bunch of Cyclopses and killed them. And then most of what I've actually done was on Next Island, not on ancient Greece at all. And so, so we'll have to find out what's up with that. I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't have a great plan yet, but definitely gonna have to kill some Papu because they have the things to be able to. So there's the Belcar one. That's another basic one that you can pop a bunch of blueprints with. Super handy to get started. So at this point, it's very apparent that I'm going to have to head back to Calypso anyway to restock everything on me and in my store. So honestly, Mr. Ushir, I will be there with your gun too at some point, probably today, tonight, and then I'll be on Calypso probably up till we have our Thursday stream or until I get everybody their stuff. I want to make sure I kind of take care of stuff because I realize more and more people are initiating their points, and so I would hate to be like, I don't want to accidentally miss one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Stresses me out. It's impressive how many blueprints you can pop on a run, though. You know what I'm saying? You guys, if you're getting into any field of crafting, I would legitimately tell you to get a single base blueprint and work it up to 100% before you buy anything else. Because by the time you get a blueprint to 100%, you kind of have an idea of what comes off of it, for one. And for two, you don't want to buy a blueprint that you're going to just randomly accidentally pop. And especially buying a blueprint that you end up randomly popping like every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, in which I've done that. I've bought, in fact, I'll tell you what, that's the thing that really is a kicker in this game. So often, one of the most common blueprints off of a blueprint is itself. It's like one of the ones that you're probably going to get from a blueprint, is it? And so there's been blueprints that I've legitimately like searched for months and months and finally saw it. And then I put some kind of stupid bid on it to finally achieve getting this blueprint. And as soon as I got that blueprint, I started just popping them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I probably wouldn't have just got the blueprint without that situation being like that, but it just, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, holy crap, did I just waste money on a blueprint? Did I need to buy that? Should I have just kept crafting and, eventually let it naturally spawn on its own from some random exploratory crafting? I mean, who knows what the best choice is? If you straight need the blueprint though to move forward for some reason, just buy it. Don't even mess around. Don't be dumb though. Don't spend 1,000 ped on a blueprint that's not significantly important. Like if you don't think you're gonna get some massive something out of it, 1,000 ped on a blueprint is insanity. Don't do that. Now maybe if it's like contingent on you bringing some exclusive item online, maybe then I would do that. But yeah, not a fan of just wasting money in this game. Guys, don't do it. Man, you guys are freaking epic. Do you know the other thing I could probably fly around? Because I'm not a super high level, but I'm qualified for all the tier 1 blueprints pretty much across the board. So we could pick something else when I'm done with this fly around the universe. If you guys would like to fly around the universe and use any of the base things, I'm open to suggestions. The one for the tools is easy to do. It's not hugely expensive. Combustors aren't hugely expensive to do. Jester runs aren't hugely expensive to do. I don't know. I'm not likely going to get something I haven't seen out of any of those, to be honest. I don't have a good clothing blueprint for flying around the system to pop clothing. I guess we could do the Lesser Elysium all over the place, but I would rather find some kind of actual blueprint that's more, I don't know. Hard to say, guys, hard to say. I don't really do enhancers or armor, and so I don't want to be suggesting that we do that. That would just be me flying around getting my butt kicked. And so we have to keep it to tools, attachments, weapons, clothing, stuff like that. Vehicles. Probably be preference if we flew around and did vehicles, guys, to be honest. We're probably strongest there. Basic combustor runs. So when we finish this up, I might start a whole nother circle around the planets where we just pop basic combustor runs. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, so for tool blueprints, I use the gyro flap. That's the one I run. Like a giant run of a gyro flap will pop you tools. That's basically the one I use for tools. And there's others. Sometimes when I'm making tools, I get a blueprint or something like that. So once you're making stuff consistently, you do sometimes just get other blueprints. But like if I'm trying to generate a blueprint, I have specific ones that are my go-tos. And the gyro flap is the go-to that I use for trying to pop tool blueprints. Outside of that, because I make Ziplex 20s on a pretty consistent basis, once in a great while I'll pop something from a Ziplex 20 blueprint, but not very often. Um, and I don't really push my tool stuff as much as I should. I should. Oh, here's a perpite texture, guys. I already have this. Super cool texture. That's valuable. So that covers part of our stuff right there because no matter what, I could sell this for at least 10 pad on the perpite one alone. So that's nice. I'll just keep that. So that is a next island one, but I already have it, just so you guys know. But it is a plus ped valued type blueprint. We'll get our value out of that one. Okay, we should have officially 20 minutes left as of now. And so that should go fast, smooth, right? So far we're doing good. I wish we would have got the ammonite one that I don't have instead of an additional perpite blueprint, but we'll just accept it with, that's what it is. Okay, so there's that super one that I told you guys is super good for popping blueprints. I kind of figured it would have that's going to sell. That one, honestly, it's not super expensive, but it does pop. See how it's 5 advanced stone extractors and 1 Supra? I really do think that the fact that it's so kind of overwhelmingly expensive per click for such a low level one that makes it where it pops so often. But that Supra texture actually is a pretty good popper of blueprints. So we're getting way close. I kind of really wish we would get that ammonite, but I think we're going to have to cross our fingers that we get it with another run. But honestly, at this point, it looks like we've got a bunch of different blueprints. I'm not sure up or down how bad it's going to be. I would say we're at least 20 ped down because that's been consistent with this. But who knows? We could get our butt totally kicked for all I know. I do once in a while have an amazing run, and I do once in a while have just a hey, yeah, type thing go on. Mostly though, we're kicking butt, but who knows until it's done. I really like the motif of Next Island, you guys. Oh, there's a crap ton of blueprints that use Blissarium. Like just crap tons. So what are you trying to generate? Like that's the problem is knowing what kind of blueprints you're trying to generate is the biggest thing. There's a foul leather. I don't know if I had this one, you guys. Let's check this out. Do I already have this? Do any of you guys hunt foul? I haven't. One of my buddies hunted the crap out of these though. I already have that blueprint. So what kind of blueprints are you trying to get? That's Randall Thor. That's gonna be the detail. So there's a few weapon ones that take Blissarium. Let's look at this, guys. Let's check. Whoa. Okay, so we go in here, weapons one, Jester one, Spellcar, Geez, that thing takes too much stuff, guys. I'm gonna find you a Belisarium type weapon. Which I'm honestly not sure I have one. So this I might have spoke too soon, you guys, with the there's lots of there's something with Belisarium. Jester D3. You could make okay, so oh crap, guy. So most of the stuff that somebody can make and sell at low level is mostly subcomponents and stuff like that. Um, you could probably sell Jester D3s, by the way. They would sell. But that's not a low level one to make. Let's look. Where's the tool stuff? I feel we're missing something here. I'm gonna have to go to different tools. Do you guys remember which book the gyroflap is in? Let's look at this. It's toolbook 1, toolbook 2. Gyroflap is probably Arcadian tools. I'm gonna find you one, guy. Don't worry. I'm on it right now. This is the one I used to pop more tools, the Gyroflap 2. Which I haven't made a lot of runs with it, so let's not pretend. It's Listeria oil and stuff like that. Outside of that, I'm not seeing something that's a Belisarium one that's easy to just pop and sell. And I'd have to check to see if Belisarium texture sells. I'm gonna have to really research this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure what I would make with Belisarium. I thought I was gonna pop this open and it was gonna be like a large amount of stuff that I could suggest to you. And in all honesty, I'm not 1,000,000% that I have a large amount of stuff to suggest to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't do armor, guys, so we're not going to see a lot of impressive stuff here. I'm just trying to see if any of these lower level ones get crafted off of Belisarium. Honestly, though, that Guardian armor is super easy looking to craft. Oh, this is the one you probably want to do, guys. And I don't have any of the rest of this. From here on out, we're just... Because I'm not an armorer. Yeah, I thought that I was legitimately going to just pop it up and find something, though. That's what kind of shocks me. It's okay, I'm not, but you know what I mean? Like, I was real confident when I told you tons of stuff. I wasn't joking around. In my mind, I was just going to click some stuff and find all kinds of options for you. So, I'm going to bet that mostly it's subcomponents to make. Hold on. Where are my components? Oh, here's one. Basic wires. People buy basic wires. So basic wires are melchy, and people buy basic wires by a good amount. Okay. Basic bearings don't really sell. Sheet metal sells like crazy, but that's not one you want to get into. So far, basic wires. Basic structures, you could get into making basic structures, but I've never looked at the basic structure market. Um, I'm not even gonna. I don't know anything about the basic ring market at all. Screws, that's just iron. Standard Visomem. Um, I don't actually know if those sell a bunch. Like honestly, I made these to put into something that I made, but I only made them for myself. And I have no idea what they even went into. Although, you guys see this metallic bone replacement? I don't know anybody. I've never even seen those. I want to get that. I need to get that blueprint, guys. Have any of you guys seen the metallic bone replacement blueprint floating around? That's interesting. See how much crap I don't even have, guys? Kind of makes you upset. Tri-phase power systems. Honestly, guys, the only time I make this tri-phase stuff is when somebody pretty much special orders it. So that's not something I pump out ever, really. Oh, frick that. Do you see this crap? That's expensive. Dunkel Plastic Blissarium and Garson Lubricant. Guys, if you need advanced feedback frickin' panels, I don't even know what to tell you. That's some expensive holy crap right there. Man. Yeah. Well, well, I don't know what to say about that. I thought there'd be more stuff. I'm going to flip on our little video thingy. Boom. I'm going to set back and actually set up. Boom. I didn't realize how far I was just like chilling out down there in the low ground. Okay, so we're almost done, which is awesome. I think we did pretty well. I assume, Bam, you're almost to planet or at planet. Super T, I'm going to assume that you're on your way here. And so, although I kind of wish I knew which planet Dissy's about to fly off to, so we would know what's up with that. Okay. We're closing right in on this, guys. Like a couple minutes or something like that. So I don't know what we're going to get when we do this in ancient Greece. Probably next week, I'll probably do the Lesser Elysium. On Thursday, we'll shoot things. For sure. It's likely going to be the little guys that pop and drop the perpite stuff. I'll show you them. And then I'll pick a mob that we haven't done, because there's probably a bunch. Let's check that out. Yeah, I'll probably hunt these car things. But you see what I mean? Like, we really haven't touched this planet. I've only did, like, I even need to go find 5 mobs. I don't even know where they are. We could hunt sharks. That might be fun, guys. Shark hunting. No, there's a lot of options. Look at this. We're at 15 on the papoose, though. We're about to win this thing. So we didn't get the amount of actual blueprints from Next Island I would have wanted, but we're still doing good. So I'm not disappointed. I'm kind of a little nervous to see how bad this is. Just because when I run a blueprint on a planet I haven't ran a bunch of, I actually don't know what to anticipate at all, like ever. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes I learn a lesson and I'm like, holy crap, that wasn't good. And so, but this looks like, the mojo feels good. Either way, I'm pretty happy with things. We've got some good skill. We'll get most of it back. A bunch of you guys got to redeem your points. Boom. That's a big win for all of us, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and click this. Let's get ready to look at the statistics. Okay, that's not that great. 42.5 or above is what we want to see. Yeah, overall, that's not that impressive amount of stuff, but it's a little bit. We got our butt kicked. So probably like 27 ped down is what I'd say. Now, granted, the one perpite is going to get us 10 ped back up. So, like, in all honesty, reality wise, we're probably only 17 ped or so down after I sell that blueprint. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you the trick with the technician that we were talking about earlier. That's not horrible down, and honestly, it was the only way we're going to have a chance to get the blueprints we're wanting. So we go like this, we grab that thing, we go like this, we pop open this baby, we then go down here, throw this baby in here, grab this texture. This texture's 37 or 36 ped. We're going to get 90% of that back right here. Boom, 32.94 ped. And we should have got some skills over here. I don't know why we didn't get skills. Normally we get skills. Oh well. Okay, well not every time I guess, right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to put the rest of this stuff in storage because we're likely to do things. Anytime you do that, guys, your pet is going to be here. You actually have to grab it and put it onto your card. Bam should be almost here. Bam, are you actually here? Hold on one second. I go to the right thing. Extract pet. Boom. We got Bam's pet. Then we're going to sell this book back. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to wait for these guys. Um, I don't know how long we're going to end up waiting, obviously, for a little bit. Bam and Super T are on their way. Oh, man. Oh, congrats. Awesomeness to them. Hold on, let's say congrats. We like to say congrats. Obviously, you guys see we got a whole bunch of blueprints. Let's go over them real quick. Foul, Supra, Perpite, Simlongo, Snapshot, Rudel, Belcar. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. Wait, let's try. Imud, Trox, I don't know, some. Iron, Denim, plumungus or something. I don't know. Prancers, fine silk, um, cottony. Frick, I don't know. Zinc, Pfeffervix. I don't. Yeah, man, I don't know if they were just trying to make these hard to say. Fagabarbara, Caldone, Rutol, and Coronados or something. I don't know. Um, I'm gonna sit here. I'll be on for a while. Hey, Bam, did you land? Are you here? I've got your stuff. I'm gonna stay on if you're not here for a little bit, and so I'll be sitting right here. If that is your PM, I'm about to check it as I end my stream. Hold on one second, guys. I am going to transfer over to where we're, watching somebody else and stuff like that that is actively playing Entropia as the plan. Hold on one second. Bam. Okay, I'm waiting for you. You don't have to worry. It doesn't look like Super T's here yet either, and so it just takes a while for you guys to. 7,000 AU left? Okay, well, I'll be on for a while. I'll probably just go and find something to sweat or something like that while I'm waiting. It'll be fun. Let's look for who's playing Entropia. Guys, I don't really know any of the people playing currently, but let's check this out. Trying to find somebody that's actively playing. There's a lot of people just kicking it and hanging out, huh? Interesting. Okay. How many people just hang out? Way more than what I would have thought. Guys, this is kind of wild to me. Crossing fingers. 100% of the people I've checked right now. Oh, thank God. Way too many people were just hanging out, guys. That was way wild. I finally found somebody that is hunting. I want to thank you guys for hanging out and being epic. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys over to somebody. I am staying online so I can make sure to get you guys your stuff, by the way. Peace and very best wishes, and I hope you have an amazing day.